Death rates, a rumor alert, and who can be open now? Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California. I've been city council watching and document collecting since at least 2007. Now, I'm just trying to make sense of it all. In this video, we are going to touch on the death rate for COVID-19 in Merced County as of Friday, May the 8th, the total confirmed cases as of May the 8th, and the total active cases as of May the 8th. We'll also look at some details from the most recent public health order and do a little rumor control about a letter circulating about mandatory COVID-19 testing. I'm also including a last-minute update that occurred as of May 12, 2020. Before we get to the main thing, this came across my Facebook feed from the Livingston Police Department. In the early morning hours of 5/12/2020, we received a call of shots fired in the area of Chianti Court. A second caller stated that a family member had been shot. Officers responded and located a 70-year-old male with a gunshot wound. After searching the area, officers located a second victim with gunshot wounds. Both victims received non-life-threatening wounds and were transported to local hospitals for treatment. At this time, the shooting is believed to be related to criminal street gang activity. The suspects and weapons have not been located. Anyone with information on this incident is encouraged to call the Livingston Police Department at 394-7916. During a recent special meeting, the Merced County Board of Supervisors took unanimous action to request that the governor accelerate the reopening Merced County's economy and provide more control for local jurisdictions. Specifically, the board authorized a letter in support of the health officer's attestation stating that Merced County meets California public health criteria for a variance process. This would allow Merced County to relax restrictions on retail, education services, childcare, offices, and limited hospitality services. The letter also calls for more local control over the process. The state recently entered into stage 2 of its reopening process, which allows for the gradual reopening of curbside retail, manufacturing, and logistics. If the board's variance request to accelerate through stage 2 is granted, it will allow Merced County to open additional factions of the economy as previously mentioned. Recently, www.reopenmercedcounty.com was launched. This website is a collaborative effort between Merced County and its 6 cities. The site is dedicated to assisting businesses and preparing them for when the state decides to open additional factions of the economy. The site includes resources, guidelines, event information, and a survey local businesses can take that will allow the county and city to gather details that will help us apply for grants and identify needs in the business community. This website will be continuously updated moving forward as the state releases additional information and as more resources become available through local, state, and federal programming. Rumor alert. Please be aware that there is a fake letter and other rumors circulating on social media falsely stating that COVID-19 testing is mandatory for anyone receiving public assistance, and failure to receive a test will result in suspension of benefits. The letter also falsely claims that if someone tests positive for COVID-19, his or her children may be removed from the home and placed into foster care. The fake letter that started these rumors was placed on what appears to be official letterhead from the California Department of Social Services, Merced County, and the state have confirmed this letter to be counterfeit. If you see the letter on social media, please disregard it. Should you have any questions regarding social services or child welfare, please contact the Merced County Human Services Agency Child Welfare Hotline at 209-385-3104. Moving on to a couple of graphs provided by Merced County. The graph in blue shows the number of positive cases by community: Merced, Los Banos, Delhi, Livingston, Atwater, Winton, and Gustine. The case curve in red is that of total cases, and it will continue to go up as total cases are added, whereas a curve of active cases would be expected to rise, peak, then eventually fall. As of the 8th, about 88% of all tests done were negative, and the death rate was just under 2%. In order to distinguish between total cases that would continually go up and active cases which should rise and fall, I put together my own little graph to track the active cases as compared to the total cases. The number of active cases are shown in red, and you can see how they rise and fall, while the yellow portion shows how the total number of confirmed cases continues to rise. As of Friday the 8th, about 42% of the total cases so far were active, and nearly 56% of the total had recovered. I mentioned I would be doing a last-minute update. On May the 12th, the Merced County Department of Public Health confirmed the 4th death related to COVID-19. The Merced County resident was a male over the age of 65 with underlying health conditions. This moves the death rate upward to 2.26%. What we'll have to do over time is see if this number holds or if it too rises. Before we get into some of the actual details of the revised health order, let's review a little bit. The Board of Supervisors has asked the governor to accelerate the reopening of Merced County's economy, and a new website has been created to assist businesses in this reopening process. Appendix A of the health order has a long list of which businesses may open or remain open. Gyms, bars, barbershops, and salons will be authorized when the state grants a variance to Merced County. In the event that the health officer determines that hospitalizations or other factors indicate an increased transmission of COVID-19 or stresses on critical healthcare infrastructure, the health officer may issue an addendum to this order requiring additional prevention measures. Violations of the order could result in fines. First offense, $100, second offense, $200, third offense, and on, $500 each time. What I'm going to do here is hit the bullet points really quickly, so you might want to re-watch the video and freeze it at any spot where you would like to read more. So let's begin. Businesses that can be open: healthcare, routine dental, grocery and household businesses, and agriculture. Services for the disadvantaged and needy, media services, financial institutions, hardware stores, and animal care facilities. Housing and business maintenance services, mailing and shipping, educational institutions, and laundry services. Food delivery, takeout, and curbside pickup. Indoor dining will be allowed if the county gets a variance from the state. Products for work from home, supplies for other businesses, delivery of goods and services to residences, and transportation services for essential functions. Home-based care for seniors, adults, or children, residential facilities, professional services for legal compliance purposes, delivery services, and child care facilities. Retail at the curbside, then destination retail, including shopping malls and swap meets, tanning facilities, office-based businesses, outdoor museums, and open gallery spaces will be permitted when authorized by the governor's orders and or authorized by a state variance granted to the county. Other businesses allowed to reopen pursuant to the governor's orders and or authorized by a state variance granted to the county. If you're subscribed to the channel already, you might want to check and make sure you're still subscribed so you're notified whenever a new video goes live. And subscribe if you're new. Until next time, this is the gardening snail of Livingston, California, because not every critter is hiding under a rock.